The title of this audio or video is What is Awareness? I'm going to be doing something a little bit different in this sharing. I want to direct you first, though, to a blog post that I posted in the awareness model of Return to Paradise, where you can read what is awareness. But what I'm doing a little bit different this time is I'm doing the video first, as opposed to writing about awareness. I'm doing the video first in order to express as awareness. Very interesting how I would choose to do the audio first and not write first and do the audio second, which is my normal train of or trajectory when I share. In that, to really come to know what is awareness is a subjective experience. So we're going to try a little bit of an experiment here. And I just want you to really be attuned to what you are feeling. Just be aware of how you're feeling, the sensations that you may be feeling in your body. And just allow yourself to rest in the presence of the breath. And as you're resting in the presence of the breath, what I'd like you to do is to find a feel-good memory. Could be the birth of your first child, a favorite vacation. It could be a smile on a baby's face, or a peak experience which brings you an immense joy and feeling of well-being. And now once you find that feeling, that sense of joy, that sense of well-being, just allow yourself to rest in that space of well-being and joy. And just allow yourself, just to give yourself this time that we're sharing here together, allow yourself the opportunity to rest in this space of well-being and joy as I explore the experience with you of what is awareness. So just as you allow yourself to slumber in that memory, that feeling of immense joy and well-being, know that we are creating sacred space. Remember, this is an experiment. I'm asking you to engage in an experiment. I've never done this before. And so as you notice yourself just simply slumbering, resting in a constant state of immense joy and well-being, as you rest and feel this sense of immense joy and well-being, know that in this very act, you're resting as awareness in your constant state of paradise. And know that as you rest in your constant state of paradise as awareness, know that it is your divine right to rest and to live in a constant state of paradise. And it is important for you to come to know and experience that as awareness, paradise is your natural state of being. when you embody your paradise state and live your life experience in a constant state of paradise, it is in this very act that you are creating heaven on earth. You embody the will and the power to create heaven on earth. And so as you rest in the presence of the breath, as you rest in the presence of your own breath, breathe into yourself, embody your paradise state, and rest there. Simply allow yourself to rest. Simply allow yourself to rest as a constant state of paradise. And know that nothing, absolutely nothing is required of you when you rest. When you rest, you simply rest in a constant state of paradise. Because in your state of paradise, in this state of paradise, you are fully connected to that which you come from, the all, awareness, and the creation that you speak of. Awareness beyond all concepts or ideas of creation and energy. You rest in your constant state of paradise, and as you do so, all your needs and desires materialize and manifest at will. As you rest as awareness in your constant state of paradise, you come to know and experience that you are a creator being. You have the capacity to create at will. You are in this form, in this physical form, you are a spark of creation, and you have the capacity to create heaven on earth. And so take a deep breath and know and embody and experience the truth of your paradise state. And so in the very act of engaging awareness in this moment, what did you notice? What did you experience? Did you feel an amplification of energy? Did you notice any new phenomena or new anomalies? Did you gain any insight and wisdom? Remember, you are engaged in an experiment, and so my attempt in this sharing of what is awareness was to really allow you to engage and experience awareness as I experience awareness, but in the totality of your own experience in this moment. Technology is a wonderful device that allows us to explore and experience. Remember, this is a grand experiment. It's never been done before. Let me know how you experienced awareness. And know that you can come back and listen to this at any point in time. That's the beauty. So I'm going to explain to you some ideas, concepts of what awareness is now. Awareness is thing-free, thought-free of sensations and emotions, concepts and perceptions, images and symbols. Awareness is freedom itself. The freedom to affirm all that you are aware of without becoming bound to it. Awareness cannot be explained by and not caused by anything or thought, sensation or emotion, conception or perception, image or symbol, for it is the very condition for our experience of anything or through sensation or emotion, conception or perception, image or symbol. Awareness is not the byproduct of anything we are aware of, or it is not the private property of any self or being. Awareness transcends the universe, consciousness, and all the intellectual systems, in that it is not the existence of a universe of things and beings in space and time, but awareness of a universe, consciousness, and all the intellectual systems. That most important misconception throughout history of Western thought is the belief that awareness is a byproduct of matter or is private property of individual beings or the universal architects. Yet it is the other way around. Things and all beings are but individualized portions and expressions of an ultimate and absolute awareness, which is not the byproduct or private property of anything or being we are aware of. Awareness is that which is aware of your physical world, experience, that which sees through your eyes and experiences the physical senses of your life experience through the personality, the ego aspect of you. Awareness is subjective experience. Awareness is not objective in that you can identify with something. For example, the ego identifies everything as I, and thus it treats awareness as private property. As the ego identifies everything in its life experience with objects, my house, my car, my children, my job, my clothes, my parents, the ego possesses awareness and identifies objectively with everything that is it experiencing in this physical dimension. And so that is the dilemma. The ego aspect of you fights with that which you are as awareness because it wants to treat it as private property. It's private property, just as the universal architects want to treat you as its private property. That is, awareness captured in physical form, having this physical life experience. The universal architects, the power control force, want to treat you as private property, the awareness that is you. You see how ludicrous this is? How insidious this is? And yet, it perpetuates itself and has done so for millennia. Awareness is that which knows instinctively. Awareness can be felt initially as a feel-good feeling, that smile on a baby's face, The example I just showed you, a memory that brings you a sense of well-being, your favorite vacation, anything that brings you a sense of joy, peace, and well-being can simply take you to awareness. And as you come to know and experience awareness, it morphs and changes as you grow in your experience as awareness. You embody more and more awareness. It grows and expands within your being. Your awareness and knowing in truth, that awareness is the ultimate reality, allows you to experience awareness in all its forms. And the ultimate of simply resting in a constant state of paradise, which is awareness state, is the ultimate reality. Truly. And so there is no negativity here. There's no negativity associated whatsoever with awareness. And so know that any negativity that you experience is only a concept and is only experienced within this physical universe and world. Awareness is beyond any concept of what we call love in our physical dimension here, as love is a result of a chemical reaction in the brain that results in a high, whereby people feed off each other, which is the basis of psychic vampiric attack. And so many relationships, many of the relationships that you have been, are in, and may be in the future, are based on this feeding mechanism called love. It is the furthest thing from awareness, but it seduces you. It has nothing to do with love, the true love as awareness. The love we experience on this physical dimension is but a parasitic need for codependence on a physical world system. That's what it's designed to do, though. So awareness is beyond any concept of love in this physical dimension. And awareness has its own innately sensual qualities and its own bodily shapes, tones, and textures. Our body is no more an object or thing, but an immediately experienced tone and texture of awareness. And so if I were to use words describe awareness. Awareness is vulnerable, it's childlike, it's graceful, trusting, dignified, empathetic, sacred, powerful, sovereign, free, content, peaceful, not needing or wanting of anything. And again, I just share a perspective as awareness, and it morphs and changes as I become more and more aware as awareness. The sense of being as awareness. Awareness is not energy, but energy manifests out of awareness, just as matter and all materialism arises from energy or electromagnetism. Energy is what this consciousness system is made of. That being said, all energy, most energy used for the purposes on this physical world stage is demonic and is designed and used for the purpose of creation in all its forms in order to deceive awareness. There is nothing sacred about energy other than the fact that energy or magnetism is what has seduced awareness into this consciousness system. I'll leave you with that. Wrap your head around that one. And we'll talk more about that in the future. But the whole idea here, the whole understanding or inner understanding is that you are to eradicate any need for energy. It's this energetic system that keeps you enslaved within this consciousness system and doesn't allow you to experience the totality of who you are as awareness. It's this energy, this magnetism that seduces you, that causes you to act and respond to this physical world system. It's this psychic energy, this sexual energy, this prana, this chi energy that propels you to move within this system, this consciousness system. And so it's a complete eradication of all things energy, so that awareness can experience itself and not be seduced by this sexual, pranic, psychic energy. Fascinating stuff. Again, you are awareness. Simply rest in a constant state of paradise. I thank you so much for tuning in. Leave me any questions or comments, and if you'd like to join me on Facebook, my name is Kerrace, Kerrace Alexander. I encourage you to subscribe to the blog, as I'll be putting updates there regularly. Subscribe to the YouTube channel here, as I'll be sharing regularly here. And pass these podcasts or videos on to your friends along with the blog for those who you think may be interested in learning more about awareness, the awareness that is you and them. Truly is a glorious time to be here. It truly is a glorious time to be alive.